Hey guys, welcome to today's video. So in today's video, as you can tell by the title, it is a beauty blender versus like a makeup cosmetic wedge. I have the ones from Whispers. These are the latex free. A beauty blender is latex free. It is a latex free polyurethane foam. So I just wanted to show you that this cosmetic wedge doesn't change in size when you get it wet, but it does kind of change in texture. Like it's a little bit more like soft, and this one's a bit more dense. So I'm going to first start off by applying Smashbox Photo Finish Primer Oil Free, and I'm going to apply it to both sides of my face, and then we will apply some foundation using the Beauty Blender and the Cosmetic Wedge. And you can see the difference, because I feel like for many years, foundation was only applied with a makeup wedge, cosmetic wedge. So I'm going to apply a tiny bit more of this. This is one of my favorite primers. So I already have some mascara on from earlier today. I had to go do some taxes stuff. So the foundation that I'm going to use is the Naked Skin Urban Decay foundation. Mine is in the shade 1.0. Doesn't really have a name, they just have numbers. So I'm going to start by just applying. I put some in the back of my hand and pick it up, and I'm just going to do it the same way with each. So I'm going to apply with this cosmetic wedge. So this is the side with the cosmetic wedge. I don't feel like it did a bad time applying the product, and it looks actually really nicely blended. Like especially around my hairline, like it looks really like blended. It doesn't look bad, but it's definitely not like a full coverage. This doesn't claim to be a full coverage foundation anyways. So I'm going to do like a pump and a half like I did before, and use a beauty blender. Now the texture of a beauty blender is much different than a cosmetic wedge. I feel like maybe the cosmetic wedge absorbed a lot more product than the beauty blender does. So maybe product can go a lot longer, and we will see the difference we do. Alright, so I've kind of been inspecting my face for like 3 minutes, just staring at it, to try to tell the difference. The main difference I can tell about this is it kind of absorbs a lot of product. You can kind of see that there's a lot. I mean, obviously that's going to occur because there's still some color discoloration on my beauty blender. In application, I don't notice a giant difference. Yes, there's a dog barking. I do not notice a giant difference. So I would say that the coverage is about even. Maybe the Beauty Blender is a little bit more full coverage, but I wouldn't say that they are both. They're probably both about medium coverage, I would say. This has a definite scent to it, I would say, especially these Whisper ones. I have some other ones, but I don't believe that they're silicone free. And I know that the Beauty Blender is silicone free, so I wanted to kind of, you know, I mean, silicone can really make a difference within application of things, so I really wanted to make a difference with that. I would say that the Beauty Blender was a little bit more hard to get around my brows, and this was like pretty much like a square, so you could definitely get around. So pretty much what I'm saying, you can definitely use this to apply your foundation. There is no, like, it doesn't look bad, it doesn't look super uneven or streaky or lines anywhere. So, and makeup artists to this day still use these. So, I mean, obviously they're not like a terrible thing, but so I'm going to apply some concealer with both of these now. I'm just going to use my YSL Touche Éclat, because that's what's sitting here on the table. So with the concealer, I don't notice a difference either. I still can see some under eye darkness, but that's just because of the concealer that I use. It's not a full coverage, it's definitely just a brightening concealer. So the next thing I'm going to try to do is bake with this, but I'm just going to do the contour kind of bake, and we shall see. I bet you it will actually do a pretty good job. So I'm just going to get my Maybelline Fit Me Loose Powder in Fair. So I'm going to do it on both sides because I just want to give this a shot. I know that Beauty Blenders do a good job, but I just want to see the line that you can get with this. And I'm using like the longest side of it. Look at the coverage on that. Like, so, maybe for baking. I'm thinking for baking. So I'm gonna let that, well, made a mess. Loose powder is quite messy. So I'm gonna just get this brush right here. It's a Flawless Face brush from Mineral Hygienics. And I'm gonna get my chisel color from the Tarte Pro to Glow and kind of do quite harsh contour. Because you can kind of dust the bake off as you're contouring, and it helps make that line a bit more sharp right there. So, my final thoughts on this is it's very, very usable. I really do think that you could use this for foundation, for everything. It's a very versatile product. They still make these for a reason. They are good things. Look at this. Concealer. So Beauty Blender or Cosmetic Wedge. They both kind of do the exact same thing. Now, this is much cheaper because you can get like a whole bag for like $5 and So, I mean, technically you can get the same. You just have to keep washing this, and you just get this one wet and toss it, toss it, toss it. That's why cosmetics, that's why our makeup artists use them, because you can use one, toss it, use one, toss it. So, yes, Beauty Blender, Cosmetic Wedge. They work pretty much the exact same. They do very much the exact same work. This one costs a lot more money. Let's check and see how much it actually costs. He costs $20 on Amazon. So, yeah, and this is like no more than $5. So, you know, if you're just starting out and you want to play with makeup, buy this. Buy this instead of this, because it's going to wear out a lot faster if you're using it, washing it, using it, washing it, using it, washing it. Or you could just take this and, like, for like Halloween ideas, costume makeup, that's why these are really good. So my overall thoughts is a cosmetic wedge is very versatile, and you can really use it for foundation or anything that you want, and a beauty blender is just cute. So my whole thoughts on it is they're pretty much the same. I think they're pretty much the same. I used to use a cosmetic wedge all the darn time, like almost every time I used my makeup. Every time I did my makeup, I used a cosmetic wedge. So I would recommend both of them, especially if you're starting out. Get this because you're young, you college students, just use these. You don't need a beauty blender. You can throw these away and keep using it, especially if you're acne prone. I wouldn't get one of these because you'd have to keep washing it. And so, yeah, it's all personal preference, really. So I would not dog a cosmetic wedge. They are really, really good. They do the job, and my final thoughts are they're pretty good. So I will check back with you in a second. I'm going to go do the rest of my makeup, and that will be a separate video, and I will see you guys in just a little bit. Okay, so it's been almost a couple hours, and I do not notice a difference in the change of my foundation. Everything looks very much the same, so it didn't change the way that my foundation applied or the longevity of it. So far, a cosmetic sponge and a beauty blender are very, very compatible. They work the same. I'm saying you can get away with both of them. They're really, really good, both of them. And these, I mean, it's really just a cost preference and time and a whole bunch of things come into play. So if this video was helpful to you guys, I really hope you can give it a thumbs up, and really hope that you subscribe so you don't miss out on any more videos from me. Subscribing is 100% free. It doesn't cost anything. So go ahead and hit that button. It's free. It's fun. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.